Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So not only do I have a noisy chicken out there, but I have problems with my winter sowing. See, I let them get a little too dry and I lost quite a few seedlings. So I have some and I'm babying them. So I won't have a lot to share of most of my varieties, but I at least got some plants and I'm gonna baby them. And I'll just get more seeds. If I think I still have some left, and if not, then I'll just get more seeds next year. It's not the end of the world. Or not even next year. I'll do it late summer, early fall, and just winter sow them there, or even sprinkle them out. You know, I don't know. I'll just retry. Anyway, want to see it? Okay, so the Eastern Red Columbine looks, you know, there's quite a few in there. I'm gonna have to split that up within the next few weeks because it'll start overcrowding. This is white swamp weed. White something. It's some sort of a milkweed. My Sananthum lave, my honey vine on the other side is just like non-existent. Common milkweed, I got one. Purple milkweed, none. Okay. Listen, I stopped the video and everything, and that was a joke because, you know, he's getting ready to till the garden, which I'm getting ready to talk about, but we don't have the horse fence up anymore, just the gate. Anyway, so I can remember what I was talking about. See, I can't read this either. Now, I saw someone else's winter sowing video and they were using wax pencil, and I thought, well, why didn't I think about that? So I think next year that's what I'm going to try, is the wax pencil. And I know somebody else, they have just labeled numbers inside of their milk jugs when they reuse them on the lids and write down a sheet corresponding with what they put in that number of milk jug. So that's also something to consider, because like this is just hard. Okay, now I know we're kind of going a little off topic here, but see, like the motherwort that stayed on the masking tape there. Anyway, back to what I don't do and don't have. I don't even know what these are. It's hard to see. Jack in the Pulpit, nothing happened. Wild Blue Indigo, there's one, so that's no, it's not Baptisia because that's false indigo. That's real wild blue. Catnip's doing good. Green Antelope milkweed is doing really good, so it looks like I should be able to share some of that at least. And catnip and Eastern Red Columbine. Monarda Bradburyana also, I'll be able to share that one for sure. Look at all those little seedlings in there doing really good. So yeah, not everything's a complete loss. What else is there? Spinach America, yeah, I lost quite a few of those. But then I also got broccoli rabe up here and slow bolt lettuce, and it looks like out there Swiss chard is making its way. So that is the winter champion this year, is the Luculus Swiss chard from M.I. Gardener. So you know, last year when I did have a winter garden, I had like winter garden survivors that made it through the whole entire winter, and I had to pull out in spring. In fact, some of them, you know, a lot of them bolted, but they were true champs. And I grew them in the galvanized raised beds, which I'm still trying to get rid of. Anyway, so there is Chad tilling. We're supposed to get rain next weekend, and it's dry enough now to go ahead and till, so we're doing that. He went ahead and plowed in the cover crop last week or the week before, and we're just going to give it a light tilling. Just trying to get the stuff in there stirred up a little. But it's really not good to till your land too much, especially at the same height, because it can cause compaction first and foremost. Not only, but it also kills your soil microbe too, your microbiome in your soil. But that rebuilds back if you feed your soil with organic nutrients versus synthetic, which doesn't necessarily feed your microbiome. So moving towards a no-till, that's more preferable. Just be careful if you do till. That's all we're saying. So I think that's going to be it for now. And this year we're on it. It's now, what time is it? 4:30. So we've been outside doing this project since about 2:30. So this took, well, about two and a half hour job between tilling and laying down all the landscape fabric. Hold on, I'll turn this around so you can see it better. And so I left a box open so I could plant potatoes down there. And I want to try to do the roost out method, but Chad had a good idea. What if we put the chicken litter on top of it and mulch it with old chicken litter bedding? And that might be a good idea. So we'll see if that works. If not, then I'll pull weeds and get straw, I guess. So we're definitely on the ball this year. We got tilling taken care of because it's not raining like cats and dogs, which is great. And so I'm going to start planting out this week. My cold hardy crops are going in first, and then I will put out tomatoes in the next few weeks or so. I just want to make sure we're not going to get any more frost before I do all that. I don't want to run out there with a bunch of sheets and cover all my plants. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. I love you, and so does Jesus. God bless.